A massive 7.7-magnitude earthquake has rocked Myanmar, leaving behind destruction, chaos, and a death toll that's only rising. Right now, at least 144 lives have been lost, but experts fear that number could climb into the thousands. The U.S. Geological Survey. They're warning that the final toll could be over 10,000. This isn't just an earthquake, it's a catastrophe. Myanmar has been teetering on the edge for years. Civil war, political turmoil, humanitarian disasters. And now, this. The military junta, normally defiant, rejecting outside help, has done something rare. They're asking for international aid, but with power lines down, communication cut off in many areas, and entire villages flattened. The true extent of the disaster? Still unknown. The impact wasn't just in Myanmar. The earthquake's force rippled through Southeast Asia, shaking Bangkok's towering skyscrapers, even reaching the remote mountains of China's Yunnan province. In Thailand's capital, the tremors caused a terrifying collapse of a high-rise under construction. Over 100 workers were trapped beneath twisted steel and shattered concrete. Sunan Kenkiat, a worker who barely escaped, described the moment of horror. It felt like the ground was rolling beneath us. Then, this loud, cracking sound, like the earth itself was breaking apart. At least 10 people are dead in Bangkok, and engineers are scrambling to inspect over 1,000 damaged buildings. For Myanmar, this is more than just a natural disaster. It's a compounded tragedy. Since the military coup in 2021, the country has been locked in conflict. Entire regions are controlled by armed rebel groups, not the government. Sagaing, one of the worst-hit areas, was already a war zone. Now, it's unrecognizable. Homes, schools, gone. People are trapped beneath rubble. And with no proper healthcare infrastructure, survival is a coin toss. Tun Kya, a survivor from Mandalay, described the terrifying moment. The walls were swaying, like the whole building was breathing. I thought, this is it. I'm not getting out. The junta may have asked for help, but can aid actually reach the people? That's the big question. The military regime has a long history of blocking humanitarian efforts. And now, many fear they'll prioritize control over saving lives. Amnesty International is urging Myanmar's leaders to step aside and let relief workers do their jobs. The people of Myanmar cannot afford to be victims of both their government's policies and a natural disaster. Meanwhile, the world is mobilizing. Thailand has already sent search and rescue teams. China has pledged emergency aid. The United Nations and Red Cross are gearing up to help. But with roads destroyed, entire villages cut off, and armed groups controlling large territories, getting aid where it's needed most, that's the next battle. Hospitals are overwhelmed, supplies are running out, the roads to recovery buried under rubble. Yet even in this devastation, one thing remains: human resilience. People, neighbors, strangers are digging with their bare hands, searching for survivors, refusing to give up. The world is watching. But the question is, will Myanmar get the help it so desperately needs?